Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with another scrapbooking process video. We are doing another how to kill a kit with style layout. This is layout 4. I think I'm going to upload these in a slightly different order, so sorry if that's confusing, but this is going to be for background noise, which is a paper issues challenge. I really like this one because I was dying to do a more collage-y, messy, kind of contained, chaotic layout, and I felt like this was the perfect challenge. So background noise, I'm going to do a little bit of crazy, messy mixed media in the background. I guess it's not really crazy, but I am really going to try and channel the layery, kind of collage-y aesthetic that I've been dying to do with this kit since I got it. I'm not going to cover the entire page as I would if I was a teenager cutting out pictures from a magazine, but I am going to try to make my layers a little bit more condensed, crazy chaos, so you really have to look to see all the detail. So right now I'm just going through. I know right away I want to use these photorealistic florals that are in this kit. I've tried every page so far to get these on a page, and I haven't done it yet, so it's happening on this one. This layout is me and my mom doing this bubble mask. So it's a sheet mask, which looks ridiculous anyways. You always kind of end up looking like Michael Myers or Leatherface. But this one also bubbles. So it's a black sheet mask and all these bubbles pop out and it tickles, and we just like looked ridiculous. And we could not stop laughing. We were hysterical the whole time we were wearing these masks. So I really felt like this layery, contained chaos sort of layering style with the mixed media in the background sort of it mimicked that energy that I felt in the photo in the memory, and I really liked having that represented on a page. So right now I'm just getting my photos laid out. I knew I wanted to layer up these small ones kind of like in a photo strip going across the page, and then I have that one larger one there, and we just look so dorky. I think it's so funny. I can't look at these pictures without laughing. But I'm gonna do the mixed media first. I'm just doing some white acrylic ink mixed with some water. I've done this on a previous layout. I could have used white gesso. I wasn't quite sure how it would react with the water, and I just knew this technique would work with the acrylic paint, so I just stuck with what I knew. I just wanted to do a little bit of messy stuff around the main photos. And I kind of felt like that mimicked the mask a little bit. You have that black and white background pattern, and then this like kind of crazy white mixed media coming out everywhere, and that's kind of how those masks were, so I liked how that was kind of mirrored in that way. So I'm just drying that really quick with my heat gun, and then I'll go ahead and stick my photos down. I know that's where I want them to go right away, so I'm going to go ahead and glue those down in a bit. I'm already starting with these photorealistic florals. I know for sure they are making it on this page. I want them on this page. There we go. And I wasn't really quite sure where to start with my layers. So I'm going to one of my go-tos whenever I'm not quite sure how to start my paper layers, and using a border punch. With there being a horizontal photo strip, I know I'm going to want it bordered. So this was sort of an easy thing to start with since I wasn't quite sure what to do next. So I just used one of my border punches with this sweet little dotted scallop, and I'm going to run those top and bottom of the photo. I knew this border punch with those tiny dots that are also punched out of the scallop. With it being black, it is kind of a basic, kind of simple border, but there's enough chaos with those dots punched out too to where it was interesting, and it added a little oomph. So that's going to help start with the sort of crazy kind of layering. I knew I wanted to pull in some of these die cuts, and you can see these tags, like a lot of the layering kind of work is done for you, because if you just look at that one tag, there's already a sentiment on there, there's already a star, it's already a collage of photos. So the die cuts themselves are already really interesting, so that really helps, and then me layering stuff on top of those will add to that collage-y kind of style I'm going for on this page. But I knew I just wanted to start with one area of really layered things, so I'm starting with the tag. I put some twine on there, a doily, a glassine bag, so I'm just trying to start building from here. I'm just tucking every die cut I can behind there to see what looks good. But those are the main big layers I use. Everything else is sort of smaller stuff I tuck in. And like I said, I don't want to cover this entire page with the die cuts. I try and restrict it to just around the photos, just so your eye has somewhere to rest. I love this camera that's on the sticker sheet, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on some foam. I'm not quite sure where that's going to go yet. I just know I want to for sure use it. I've kind of picked a color scheme from the collection that I want to use on each page so far. So this one I'm really going for the black and pink. So you'll see that as I try and pull stuff in. I really think about using this frame. It is the perfect size to put on one of these small photos, but it kind of ends up distracting the eye. There's already going to be a lot going on, so I kind of liked the fact that the pictures were in a straight line without anything interrupting them. And I really like, I've mentioned it before, using those frames as embellishments, as layers, instead of as an actual frame. So I do end up saving that frame for another time. I was just looking for some more of things to kind of layer up in the background. There was that pink washi tape that I had brought that I showed you guys in my kit share, and that was just perfect. It brought in a little bit more of that pink, but it was a more subtle detail, so it added layering, but it wasn't too much. And then I also pulled in a title from the puffy sticker sheet, just the Go Girl. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to call this one, and I saw that title on the puffy sticker sheet, and I'm pretty sure this is the only time I will probably be able to use that this month, so I wanted to go ahead and get it used up while I can. And it's black and pink, so why not? But I like where those florals ended up. I used that chill sticker. I really like how that added some more black and white, some more text. And now I'm just trying to figure out where that camera is going to go. I try with a few more puffy stickers that are in that same pink color. But I end up sticking to more of the black and white puffy stickers other than the title, so you'll see me try and pull those in. I do add some white and black text on a few of the photos. That helps add to the collage-y, but it doesn't interrupt the pictures the way the frame did, so I'm okay with that. And then I'm also getting that scripty love on here because I thought that was really sweet, as well as the star. But when I put the love up there, it kind of looked weird that that love was so large right next to the title, and it was really bothering me. I didn't have anything on the bottom of this page so far, so I decided to move the title to the bottom and leave the top more for my collage-y layers, and I really like how that looks, so that's where the title is going to stay. I do end up, there's a word, puffy heart, puffy sticker that says shine. And I was like, hey, I'm doing puppy sticker title, so I might as well just use them all. So I do end up adding the shine in between the Go Girl, so it's Go Shine Girl, which I think is appropriate for a spa type night when we're doing a face mask and self-pampering. So I thought it was appropriate. I did also put some more of those black and white stars and that moon. I thought that was really sweet and went along with the aesthetic as well. And you saw I had them clustered originally, but I did decide to scatter them across the layers. I feel like that kind of adds to the chaos. It makes it more interesting to look at than them just being clustered in a few areas. Yeah, so I'm getting all this stuck down. I'm still trying to add a few more layers, but I think I'm almost done here. I do add some more washi to the top there, you'll see in a minute, just to mimic that from the bottom. And it adds a little something above the photo. It kind of looks weird that the whole top line of these photos is covered in stuff, and there was that gap there. So I just did some washi in my journaling. And then I just wanted a little bit more mixed media, so I did some Heidi Swap black color shine on the diagonal. And then I had a pink Nuvo drops that matched really well, so I just clustered those in a few areas as well. There we go, and I think we're almost done. Oh, I did want to doodle around the outside again. With chaotic, kind of busy layouts, I feel like that really helps contain it a little bit, having a line on the outside. And then you'll see I just do little zigzags in a few areas to make it more interesting. But here are the close-ups. This one was a lot of fun. I don't think I've really done one quite like this one before. So it was fun to just let loose and just play, and don't worry if it looks crazy, that's because you want it to look crazy, so we need that sometimes, right? But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Make sure you check everyone else who's playing along this month. Bye.